class, what was the activity we did? You weren't.
About the values and...
No, what was the last activity? How did we finish our last class?
With the stories.
With the stories, right?
Emma.
Right, we had a story, and you have to complete the end of the story. So we said, everyone besides for Shirley made it a beautiful end to the story that the girl she did beautifully in her interview, got accepted. Even if she made a mistake in the interview, she got accepted. Shirley said, nope, didn't get accepted. So I said, I want you to think about, I also gave you my own ending to the story, which was things kept going wrong, but she kept fixing them. But at the end of the day, she didn't get accepted. So I wanted you to think about, how did it make you feel to hear the end of my story or Shirley's story, as opposed to how you felt when you heard any of the other stories? What was the feeling you were left with? Yeah, Rosie.
I liked Shirley's story.
You liked Shirley's story?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's more interesting. It's realistic.
Like, it's not expected, you know?
It's life.
Shirley gets it's realistic. Every other story was like, yeah, and then she got it. You know, like, but then it's like sometimes you don't get into things. It's like a fairy tale.
Like, I relate to it.
No, but it's also
As my mother said.
It was sad, right? You feel like a disappointment. But yeah, you could also say, like, that's real life. So we are about to learn the story of Mei Meriva.
What is that?
The story of Mei Meriva is the story with Moshe and the rock, right? Which I would consider to be the Torah's biggest letdown story.
Yeah, I always wanted to paint the rock.
That the Torah, the whole time you're like, everything's going well. Every time a challenge comes to Moshe, he deals with it. And then you're like, great, it's about to be time for him to go into Eretz Yisrael. And something that seems so minor happens. And all of a sudden, Moshe can't go into Eretz Yisrael. And it's the ultimate letdown. You're like, all you want to happen at the end is for Hashem to say, okay, even though everything, like, things came up along the way, you overcame them all, beautiful, here's Eretz Yisrael, enter and enjoy. But instead, something with a rock and water that's very unclear happens, and Moshe can't go into Eretz Yisrael. So what we're going to be exploring, I learned this story personally in a class in college. I think we spent 3 months learning this story. It's a very complicated story that seems very simple on the surface. So what we're going to do is first we're going to be going into the shot. You're going to open in Schoology, Moshe and the Rock. Okay, you're already in it. Moshe and the Rock. You're going to see at the bottom there's different instructions for highlighting. Basically, we're breaking down the shot to make it very small, and we're going to highlight things that are unclear to us. So you're going to see it's going to say anything that is context. You scroll down to below the psukim. Below the psukim, it says anything that is context highlighted in blue. Anything that Bnei Israel say highlighted in orange. Anything that Moshe says highlighted in yellow. Circle, this one's very important. Anything that seems unclear to you, that could be language, that could be just part of the context that seems weird. Anything that is unclear to you, circle in purple. And then you are going to be writing a short summary at the end. I'm going to divide you up into groups. You are going to separate into your groups. Everybody's going to be paired. When I assign your group, you're going to... When I assign your group, I'm choosing, you are going to turn your desk towards that partner when I count to 3. When I count to 3, and then you will split up into your groups, okay? Because I don't want everyone moving their desks while everyone else is trying to hear their group. Some people in the group will have English translation, some people will not. So based on your group, once I give you your group, I'll let you know whether you get the translation or not.
So basically, stupid people get translation.
No, not at all. It's just people that I think their skills are going to be better used in understanding the complexity of the story if they don't need to focus on words. So I will come around and let you know which sheet you are getting, okay? We are not requesting our groups. Again, how is this, can someone remind me? Who can remind me how the splitting up of the groups is happening?
You are doing that.
I'm doing that, and when I count to 3, what is going to happen?
You're going to do 2 or 3.
Right, what are you not going to do?
Move before you count it.
Exactly, great job. So, I would like Avital and Shirley to work together. Devorah and Hannah to work together. Keela and Sivi, and Rosie and Eliza.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Please split up into your groups. I will be coming around to make sure that everyone is
Are you kidding me?
Sunday.
No, I don't.
I'd rather not be on camera.
I don't know. I said move desk, so I moved my desk. Okay. Like what happened in 13.
Oh, yeah. Okay, why did you feel like that?
At the bottom, no, at the bottom. Yeah, just highlight on the
I do orange, and I also do blue.
Well, I don't know what it means highlighting in the sheet. I'm just telling you what's happening.
I get it.
Do you have anything you guys are going to be using this sheet?
We are.
Yeah, wait,
And you guys.
Wait, 1 second. We'll go on to the next one.
You are highlighting in the Hebrew, okay? You can use the English to figure out which words in the Hebrew to highlight, but highlight in the Hebrew, okay? Everyone should be highlighting.
There's a light surrounding
Yes, you do. Because the reason
Green is